There's need for poultry farmers to adapt to changing market demands by adopting modern practices to remain relevant. Amid increasing health concerns among consumers, Ken Chick Managing Director Jim Tozer says effective policies encouraging financial institutions to offer low-cost loans for purchasing modern farming equipment and expansion is key for small-scale farmers.
There are about 3 million poultry farmers in Kenya rearing 45 million chickens. The poultry value chain contributes 6.1% to the livestock sector's GDP and 2.3% to the country's overall agricultural GDP. However, domestic demand for poultry products remains high, with an estimated 300,000 chickens required monthly. However, local producers only supply about 60% of this demand, with the remainder being imported.
I do see an acceleration, though, in the consumption of chickens, certainly within Kenya, and I can see us doubling the 2 kilos per head probably in the next 5 to 8 years, quite easily.
This will include, among others, the introduction of high-yielding and disease-resistant poultry breeds.
We've seen growth in the poultry industry at somewhere around 5 to 8% in certain sectors and growing quite quickly. So if we can review it and look at the physical opportunity of growing cheap protein, you know, you can grow chicken on small areas of land, the consumption of raw materials, you know, in terms of the physical feed that it needs that it can convert into meat is by far the most efficient. It's going to be a combination of trying to reduce the cost of production and at the same time cultural changes, which inevitably will come.
He, however, says regulatory reforms to address gaps such as access to affordable credit and insurance affecting small-scale poultry farmers is necessary to help farmers manage disease outbreaks and market fluctuations.
Poultry doesn't probably feature as much as the ruminant sector, the dairy and the beef sector and other sectors. So I think the importance of the poultry sector and its ability to generate income and revenue for the exchequer, for the government, is still, the potential is still there to drive a huge amount of more into the economy. Working with the banking sector today of how we can improve on farmers accessing loans more rapidly and without so many constraints.
Trevor Ngendo for Prime Edition.